Okay, very good morning to you. Welcome to this stretch and flow session for our mobility method. It's Saturday morning. Welcome to this morning's class. Grab yourself a drink of water. Cheers. Take a sip. Look around your lips. Hydrate. And then close your doors. Grab some light music, and let's warm up. Okay, what I'd like to do is grab yourself your yoga mat. If you're doing it on the carpet, you'll be fine. And what we're going to do is just check around one way, check around the other, make sure you've got plenty of space. Make sure your equipment is out of the way behind you. And make sure you're not going to put your hands underneath your light fittings above your head. Okay, so from here, just got our feet underneath our sitting bones. I'm just going to work on our prancing feet here. What I want you to feel is the oscillation within your foot. So, in other words, we're going to roll our toes forward and back. Keep your feet underneath your sitting bones, your shoulders back, and drive your pelvis forwards. Now what we're going to try and do is roll over so the knuckles of your foot go down to the ground and come back again. We're just trying to open up through the shin, through the pelvis, trying to retract our shoulders, pulling our elbows into the side. Now as you're doing this, keep it safe, relevant and effective for you as you're training. You're trying to get an extension through the front of the shin. This is not about speed. This is about waking the body up. Control. Now I want you to feel the crown of your head is flat and up to the ceiling. So we're going to raise our shoulders back and retract. We're going to tuck our elbows into the side. And we're going to wet our fingers out nice and wide. Slow, controlled movements here. Trying to get as much knee flexion forward as you can. And trying to roll so the knuckles go all the way over to the ground each time. The heels are just slightly kicked out to the side, body nicely relaxed in position here. Now the key part is trying to get as much ankle mobility as possible. We're going to stand on our right leg, the left ankle is going to move. So we're going to go forwards, and then we're going to turn it out to a 45-degree angle. The knee is going to flex out towards the side here. Rear back and rear back into the middle. Now if you're tight in your calves, or you're tight in your ankles, this is a great exercise. Now you might find as you go on the 45 flex here, that it's really tight on the lateral side of your calf. That's fine, that's normal. Okay, you might also find it's really tight on the medial aspect. It might get you into your Achilles at the base. It's absolutely fine. Keep working it through. And it's going to feel a bit awkward on the bridge of the foot. So keep working it. Feel what happens here. And you can see that my pelvis bounces with this movement here. This is good. Get some movement into your hips. So the flexion from the hip forward, flexing out laterally to the side. Keep it going. As much movement in your ankles as possible. If I turn sideways on for you, you can see how much the hips are moving. The knee flexes, and each time, try and come up to standing to push your pelvis back to straight. And you're going to find a whole myriad of clicks are going to come out around the acetabulum of the pelvis and the hip joint here, and about how our back extends up and through. Nice. Change legs. And again, we're working that 45-degree flex. So we go one forwards, and then we turn the foot and flex out to the side. Now, wherever the knee is flexing, we need the foot to have turned into that direction. So we're getting over the knuckles, and we're rolling, we're going back over the other side again. Keep it working, flexing through. Love it, Karen. Really good. Nice. Really good, Andrew. Love it. Well done, Jen. Okay, now on here, guys, we need to make sure that our feet stay in the sitting bones. So the tendency is the feet want to come together. No, keep them here, keep them in plane, and flex and move. Watch out on Facebook as well. Give us a message up on there. Really good. Nice drive through. Excellent. Keep it safe, relevant for you. Now, if you're finding there's an obstruction in here, it could be like in the talus, the trochlear surface here in the ankle. If you're finding it's kind of inhibiting onto you, you need to do something about it. Because the ricochet effect, i.e. what happens systemically as it comes up through our body, is really important to understand. If your ankle doesn't flex and doesn't move and you're finding this really tough, you need to do this every single day. And I know it seems really stupid as a movement and really simplistic, but if this doesn't flex, 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 then we end up with tight shoulders, then we end up with migraines, then we end up with a whole myriad of other problems as well. Get your ankles moving, really important. From here, we're going to shake out the legs. Take a little walk around just to release out your metatarsals, your toes and your feet. Yeah? From here, you're just going to raise up onto a calf raise and back down again. Now swing your arms up with it as well. So stretch up high to the ceiling and then back again. Strong, slow movements. This is about how many you can do. This is about range. So you're going to tilt your hips back. You're going to stretch and reach. As you come up, you're going to arch the back. Go again. Flex and stretch and reach. Flex, stretch, reach. And you might find a load of cracks and creaks come out of the body. And if you do, brilliant stuff. Keep working it here. Now, as you're doing this, you're going to get the arms to come back even further. Notice how the thumbs are leading the direction and your fingers are nicely wet. So from here, up through and reach, arch. Through again, flex and back. Now keep your chin up, chest up, and extend through your body. Get higher on the ball of the feet and stretch and arch and reach back. Flex back, stretch, reach. Keep working it there, looking good. Nice, Andrew, love it, really good. Nice, Cam, really good up on Zoom, love it, really good. Perfect, Jenny, really good. Now, at that top point, guys, you get up, stretch, keep your chin back, jaw back. See if you can hold it here. So 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Flex back, stretch, extend. 4, 3, 2, 1, drop. Heels come down, bum scoots back. Arms swing back, stretch. Pronate, get up there high. Don't worry if you fall over on the move, yeah? You're coming up here and you're giving yourself a bit more extension, give yourself some credit, you're working hard. Push out, and you might find you get a few grandmas come out the knees, as you onto here. You might find that you have to push your heels out to be able to drive up to get higher through. The tendency is we set with this hip flex and our knees pop in. Fell over myself there. Come on, drive back and stretch, draw back, chin back. And again, love it. Keep working. Awesome. Very good, very good. Nice stretch up and through. Perfect. Really nice, guys. 2 more there. Awesome. Really good, Karen. Love it. Well done, Andrew. Love it, Jem. Really good. Come on, get that pelvis to shoot forward here. Give the extension through those hip flexors, lower abdominals. Get them here. Nice. And relax. So from here, standing with our feet at the sitting bones, circle your hips. So we've got our ankles flexed, we've got our knees moved. Now we're going to work on the pelvis here. So big circular clockwise movements here. Now this class, guys, will burn you a good 150, 200 calories quite easily for half an hour's work. The best thing about it is it makes you feel ready for the day ahead. So this kind of movement and this kind of training is really, really good for you. If you did this every single day of the week, for just half an hour, and you build it into your life, you burn another 1,600 calories, which is roughly your day's basal metabolic rate for most people. You're going to be so much more flexible, so much more supple. We're going to change the direction here, so we're going to go counterclockwise drop. You have so much more energy. And these are the kind of classes you can do every day. And even if it was 10 minutes of doing the exercises, it's super good for you. Stretch it out. Okay, we're going to stand on our right leg. We're going to flex our left knee. Now, you can choose. You can bring your hands together into the middle, interlace your fingers. You can grab a chair, you can grab the wall, whatever you need for your balance. Don't worry. Hold it up. Now, this foot that's up in the air, we're just going to let it roll. Okay, so I've got my foot so it's parallel to the floor. And I'm just going to turn it inwards and outwards here. Internal, external rotation of the ankle. Nice. Slowly bring it down again. Shake it out. Have a little walk out because the standing hip's going to get tight. You might need to give a little punch in the backside. We're going to go again. So foot stands on. Nice. Knee flex. Put that up. And again, we're just going to work on this oscillation of the ankle. Now the pelvis has to drive forward and the shoulders stay back. See how high you can stand. Now if you look at me on the camera here, we've got a gap between the ankle and my other leg. Have a look at yours. Does your leg come out here or is it across the medial aspect? You want to have your little gap here so your foot is underneath the sitting bone here. So it's a nice straight line here. Now in terms of your knee flex, you want to try and get this knee up to at least parallel to the floor, which would be here, or higher. Yeah, and if you need support to be able to pull it up, go for it. Yeah, allow the pelvis to support. Shake it out, roll it out, give that standing leg a good punch through the pelvis. Kick it out, and we're going to go again. Same leg, please. Balance. Nice, and flex. Now, if you do this on a regular basis, it's really good for your strength. There's one time in your day, maybe twice a day, that you can do this quite easily. It's when you brush your teeth. So you can stand with your knee flexed, pelvis in alignment, shut through, and do your top teeth for a minute. Then you can change legs and you do the bottom teeth. Right? And you're going to find your balance is going to go. And if it does, like mine just did, accept it. Neuromuscular pathways, the way your brain is telling your muscles to move, have to be built. Shake it out. Now that should have got tight in two places that time. One in the hip flexor on the front of this thigh, we pulled it up, and second in the lateral aspect of the hip. Shake it out, roll the standing leg for me. Change it over. So we're going to stand on the left leg this time, right knee flex, pelvis driven forward, shoulders back, chest up and plane. Now, foot, again we're going to oscillate it. So we're going to give a bit of movement here. Don't worry how big your movement is. Yeah, it could be a circle, it could be a lateral, it could be a little flex side into side. Work out how it feels for you. Now the pelvis forward, chest up. We're just working through that foot movement. 3, 2, 1, and release. Shake it out. You love it. Standing foot, and we go again. It's quite interesting. So I'm watching Jen, Karen, and Andrew up on Zoom here. Really good work, guys. The facial expressions of concentration is amazing. Really good. This knee, let's flex it up higher. Come on, get it up there, get that balance in there. Oscillate the foot. Hardest bit is trying to hold this knee and then ankle movement. It's a good flow movement, it's a tough thing. If you're struggling here, you can bring your arms out wide or stick your fingers in your ears. It might help you balance. Release it. Shake it out again. Give that punch out in the hip. Then find a tight in the hip flexor. Shake it out. We're going to go again. Move the ankles. Get your balance on that standing leg for me. Knee flex, pull it up. And again, pelvis driven forward, chest up, shoulder back. Let's get that movement into it. And again, if you feel your balance goes, embrace it, yeah? Don't be embarrassed by falling over, except that you just pushed your limit and you've gained progress. It's about progress, not perfection here. Andrew, your knee is so much higher now. That's really good. Well done. Love that. Jen, love the counterbalance with the arms. Really good. Keep it going here, guys. This should be screaming at you now. Karen, really good. And release. Shake it out. Good stuff. One more to go here on this leg. As you're standing in the posture here, your pelvis forward, okay? Try and keep this knee flexed at 90 degrees here. The tendency is you want to pull it back, yeah? Especially if you're tightening your hamstring. So give that a whirl. Ready, set, check out the hips. Don't worry, it's getting me tight in the hips as well. This is hard. Go for it. Ready? Standing foot, facing directly forward towards the camera. Pelvis moving forward, flex up. Shoulders back, hold the plane. Again, hold your balance where you feel comfortable. Oscillate the foot, let's get it moving. And you hold the balance. Go on, Karen, see if you can pull that knee up a little bit higher again. Well done, really good change. Love it, Jen, well done. Excellent. Andrew, much more flexibility on that foot. Really good oscillations. Keep it going. 3, 2, keep going, 1, and release. Nice, shake it out. It's quite interesting as you're doing that as well. Your ankles are moving. You might just start to find your wrist starting to want to do a little circular movement as well. Grab yourself a drink of water, that apology. It's feeling like the Macarena. Love it. Okay, shake it out. So now, we're just going to work on a forward and backwards hip tilt. So you can drive your pelvis forward and drive it back again. That's your movement just here. Okay, your shoulders up, back, your chin is up, nose is up, and you're just going to get this tilt, okay? Get your pelvis moving. Now, grab your thumbs and stick them here, into the top of your femur here, okay? It's going to enable you to drive your thumbs into the top of your femur and push it back, yeah? So your acetabular's got to be relaxed, which is good. Now, as you're doing this, pick a spot on the wall that's roughly at eye level for you, okay? Whatever that spot is, you might want to put a little post-it note or something on that wall. Could be a clock or something you've got, or a poster. And you're going to keep watching that point. Now, what we're looking for here is the extension and flexion of our hips and our pelvis. So we're driving the hips back, and we're coming back in again. All the time, forward, looking up, back and forth. Really good. Nice. Stick your thumbs in that pelvis, drive your pelvis back. Get that extension. Really good. And at all times, keep that chin up. Yeah, chin up, looking ahead. That's it, Karen. Chin up, Karen. Look up straight to the camera. So when you're in that flex position, you're still up here. You've got that elongation there. That's it. Love it. Really good. Nice, Andrew. Really good. Nice. And again, keep working it. Now, this time we're going to let our hands run down the front of our thighs, and we're going to come back up again. And it's about how far can you tilt your hips back behind you. Love it. Now, we're going to change the movement slightly. We're going to drop our chin on our chest, and we're going to roll down. And then we're going to come back up. Now, keep it safe, relevant, and effective for you, yeah? Keep it safe for your movement. If you find you get down into this roll down position and your hamstring starts screaming at you, that's as far as you need to go, yeah? There's no point injuring a muscle when we're trying to get the flexibility into it, yeah? So, the flex from the hip, and we come back up. Now notice, so come back up to standing, the pelvis drives forward, the shoulders come back. The last thing to come up is my chin off my chest. I can now flex again. We're ready to go. Now, if you can get your fingers touch to your shins, that's great. Yeah. If you can get your fingers to your feet, that's great. Yeah. If you need to flex your knees as well, if your hamstrings are really, really tight, allow that bit of flex at the knee. If it's going to give you success, keep moving it. Yeah. If you need a bit of knee flex because it takes the aggravation out of your lower back, then brilliant. Because you're gaining flexibility, you're gaining strength. Love it. Chin on the chest each time. Drop forward, come back up, retract. And again, drop down, come back up. Keep working. Go at your pace. If you need to go slower, go slower. If you need to go quicker, speed it up. Okay. As you come back up to standing, love it. Really good. Retract your shoulder blades. Yeah. Pull it open. Open your chest up. Yeah. Roll the shoulder back to where it needs to be. Love it. Really good. Nice. And as you're coming up, breathe out. Breathe in as you go down. Breathe out. Sigh it out. Let the energy flow through your body. Let the movement flow through your body as well. Dropping down. Breathing out. Breathe out. Retract and pull back through position. And again, drop down. And get that thoracic movement. Get that upper back pulling back into position. Really good. One more here. Cool. Now we're going to put a few of the bits together. So We're going to forward fold down to the floor. We're going to come back up, retract. Then we're going to stand up onto our tiptoes, bring our shoulders back, chin back, jaw back. Karen, this is going to be great for you. Okay, back in again. Let's go for it. So we chin down, draw down, nose down, we flex, we come back up. The last thing to come up is our chin off our chest. As we roll the shoulders back, we pronate, we plantar flex, we get right up high up on those tiptoes. The pelvis shunts forward again, the shoulders retract into position. We're reversing the banana of the body. We're arched back here. Come back down onto the heels. Drop down, chin down, draw down, nose down, and flex again. Come back up again. Retract the shoulder blades. Pull back. Jaw back, chin back. Look up, get up high on the ball of the foot. Drop down again. Keep working it. Now as you push up there, see how it kind of flicks onto the front of the toes and come back into it. It's absolutely fine. Try and get a bit more arch into it. Yeah, see if you can get up here. Now if you're struggling to lean back and arch, that's fine. Just bring your chin down just slightly and just see if you push forward your pelvis. It might be more comfortable for you to look towards your coding and your ring rather than leaning back here. But if you can lean back, you extend, you get more flexion through our thoracic, certainly up into the cervical aspect. And if you can get to here and still being plantar flex on the ball of the foot, you might be able to even lift your chin back a little bit further and see the coding behind you. Now to do that, keep it safe and effective for you. So you might need to grab the wall to stop yourself from falling over. Keep working through the move. Importantly here, now we really tuck ourselves into a ball as we drop before we come back up through that move to extend. Now, if you're feeling comfortable with it, the arms come back, the thumbs facing back behind us, the fingers were that wide behind. Now this is where you need a lot of strength in your abdominal grip to be able to hold your position. Now, we're going to work down, draw on the chest, crawl down towards the ground, and slowly pull back up. Allow the pelvis to drive forward. The thumbs come up and back. The fingers reaching behind us. Right up high onto the ball of our feet. Slowly come back down again. Draw on the chest, chin down, nose down. Fold down towards the floor. Slow pull back up again. Again, drive the thumbs back. Pushing the heels out. Slowly dropping down. Now this last one we're going to do. Chin on the chest, drop down again. Hold your low position. Lengthen your legs. Extend the knees. Stick your bum back and hold that position here. Allow your arms to forward fold and coming away towards the wall opposite you. Bring the hands back towards your toes. Keeping your chin down, jaw down, nose down. Retract your shoulder blades. Plantar flex, come up onto your calf raise. Heels up nice and high. Chin up, draw up, looking up towards the coding. Chin back, jaw back. Extend the arms back. Lead with the thumbs behind you. Wet the fingers behind. And hold here. We're going 8, 7, push up higher. 6, go on, get up higher, get the heels up. 4, 3, 2, can you look back a bit further? 1, and release. Shake it out. Side flex forward. Nice. Feet facing forwards. Toes to heel ground to the floor. And now we're going to run those fingers up higher. Fingers are going to come to the armpit and come back down again each time. The pelvis locking, driving out the way further. Nice, and release. Shake it out. Grab yourself a drink of water because you'll have got dry on the mouth there. Plenty of breathing going on. Okay, feet back in the sitting bone. I'm going to take a knee flex here on our right leg to be able to help the balance. So it's quite a prominent flex on the knee. Okay, and allow the left leg to slide out to the side and come back in again. Now, this left leg, we're going to try and keep it off the floor throughout. So the foot hovers and then comes back in again. Now, if you're standing on the edge of your aerobic mat, or if you're on some laminate flooring, find a line, okay, so that your foot and your toes are on the edge of your mat or on the edge of the line. It's going to help you because as you push the foot out, when you get to the widest position here, I want two things. One is the toes are on the edge of the mat here, so you might need to bring your foot forward slightly. And two is the feet stay parallel to each other here. So this wide position here, we've really pushed up wide, and then we're slowly coming back up. Hover and pull back up. Nice slow control movement. And again, the foot is off the floor here. There's no contact to the floor. It could just be, you might just need to tap the floor as you get to that wide position. Flex. Now, you might need to grab a wall. You might need to put a chair here for you to put your hands onto. Absolutely cool. Work your level. You've got 6 of these to go, and your legs are going to be screaming. Okay, now, interlace your fingers here. Okay, get your hands underneath your chin. Then you're going to start praying. Keep going. Drive that foot out wide. And then back in again. 3 to go. This standing leg is screaming now. 2 to go. Lateral flow movement, hard work. The knee flexes forward here though, yeah? The weight is driving forward and back into position here. Shake it out. Cover that hip. Good work. Good morning, James. Good morning. How are you? See you in a minute. This one, that's good. Cool. Okay. So from here, foot on the front of the line again. We're going to change over. Legs going out to the side. Slowly pulling back up again. Then out to the side. Pulling back in. Control the movement. Really good. 6 to go now. And you might find that one side is a lot more flexible than the other. Good, good. 4 more here. 3 more here. Really good work. 2 more here. Last one here, so let's go for it. Out, in, pelvis, shake it out. Well done. Roll the hips, and then counterclockwise the hips. Forward fold, and stretch and hold. Lengthen the back of the legs, extend the knees, fold the arms, put the elbows down towards the ground. Slowly unfold the arms again, bringing yourself back up through into standing. Stretch and circle the arms up wide, take it to a vertical archer. And release, and we're going to go again. Forward fold. And check on your feet position. Your big toes slightly turn in. The second toes are parallel. Slowly pulling back up. Turning out wide, extension overhead. Elbows rise forward again. Slow release and drop. Roll the hips. Good, good. Shake out both legs. Good stuff. From here, we're going to take our feet wide. We're going to turn our right foot away, so it's pointing towards the sideboard. The right knee can now flex. The left foot stays facing forwards. The inner thigh extends. From here, hands on top of our thighs. We push into that strong. From here, we're going to look over our left shoulder towards our left foot. It's going to allow us to tilt our pelvis back into play. Slowly push back off the extent of the lead leg. Take a step in, turn that foot, shake out the legs. Final stretch here, feet nice and wide. Turning the left foot. And again, we're looking for this right foot to be facing directly towards me on the camera. The left foot, we're going to extend out, take a little step, and then flex through. Now, if you find your lead knee goes over the top of your tiptoe, you need to step out even further to the width. Okay, so we're here. If you're finding that knee is over the knee, over the toe, step out, yeah? Open it up. Now bring the shoulders back into plane. Turn your torso to look to your other foot. Notice how my chest turns to become square to the front. I like to put a deeper stretch in the inner front. And slowly push off that lead leg. Turn your foot in slightly and then wiggle it in to standing. Cross over the body. Elbow to knee, twist over. Here, drop down, cross the arms over, breathe out, stretch overhead. You need 3 more of these. 2 more. The last one. Good stuff. And release. Interlace your fingers, give it a roll. Come back the opposite way, roll the opposite way. Good stuff. And shake it out. Really, really well done. Really great training session today. That was absolutely fabulous. Well done. Okay, grab yourself some water, hydrate yourself well. Now, the Men's Club, we're back on Monday morning for Old School Aerobics at 9 o'clock with Jenny, so you can join us for that. Legs will be turned to 6:30 with Jenny as well, so you can join us for that one as well. Get in contact, we can help. You found some problems with your hips, your pelvis, your back, let us know how you got on with it. So, yeah, join in and train well. Take care, guys. Thanks so much for joining us.